Hey, eighth graders. Today's lesson is sponsored by Windex. Helps keep my whiteboard clean. So we are live from Mr. Habercorn's basement again. And today we're going to talk about some more things that have to do with infinite solutions, no solutions, or one solution, right? Okay. So we know infinite solutions are going to end up looking like this. No solution, something like that. In one solution, you still have the variable, right? Doesn't matter what it is, but x equals 3.4, or don't forget, x equals 0 is also one solution. All right? Okay, so I started talking about these the other day, these tricky ones, where they want you to fill in letters with numbers, okay? All right. So I want you to come up with a way to make this so it would have infinite solutions. And what you're trying to do is put some kind of number in instead of the P, and put some kind of number in instead of the Q. All right? So these were actually on the state test last year. That's why we're talking about them. So in order to make this have infinite solutions, both sides, this side and this side, have to be identical. So how do I make this side look like this side? Well, what's next to the x over here? A 3, right? So instead of the P, I'd put a 3 there. And instead of the Q, to make this side the same as this side, I'd put an 8. So that I end up with 3x plus 8 equals 3x plus 8. And we know if we subtracted 3x from each side, we'd end up with 8 equals 8, which would be an infinite solution, right? Just got to come up with some way to make both sides equal. All right? My dog is going crazy. All right. Now, what if I want to take the same thing and make it have no solutions? So that means we still want to make the x's go away. So if I want this to have no solution, that means the x's still have to go away, but we want these other numbers to be different. All right, so for P, I'd have to put a 3 there again so that those x's cancel out. So P is going to equal 3. And Q can be any number I want it to be. There's no right or wrong answer. The only number it can't be is 8, because then they'd end up the same and it'd be infinite solutions. So I could say that Q is 5. I could say Q is 0. I could say Q is 9. I could say Q is 7 like this. It doesn't matter as long as it isn't 8. All right? So if I put a 7 here, that would make it no solution. We'd end up with 8 equals 7 when we solve it. So you end up with this. 3x plus 8 equals 3x plus 7. Subtract my 3x's. I end up with 8 equals 7, which is no solution, right? So that's what we're trying to get. Okay, so what they're trying to do here is they're trying to have you finish making the problem. You can't think of these letters as just blanks. You don't have to think about them as letters. Okay? Hello. And you're just filling in the blanks. Oh, look, my sister's here. And my niece, Abby, in my messy basement. All right, eighth graders, that's all we're going to talk about today. You can check out my basement. I got lots of junk down here. All kinds of old stuff, snowboards, guitars, all kinds of Legos. It's crazy down here. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll try some of these and see how you do with them, okay? Bye.